This is Phoebe, and this is my video recording of the taste testing on Tuesday, October 28th. So I was able to pull some of the food items and beverages that the grocery store asked me to taste test, and I'll be taste testing each of those based on two things. So I'll be rating them out of 5. So they'll get the rating based on just their taste, so just how do they taste, and then also the texture, so like what kind of they feel like in the mouth and on the tongue. Okay, so the first food that I'm going to taste test are these strawberry banana Cheerios. So it looks like they are gluten-free, they are whole grain, which is great, and they have both strawberry Cheerios, which are the pink ones, and then banana flavored. So I'm gonna take a second and pour some onto this plate. All right, so I will try a strawberry and then I'll try a banana. So I really like these. I think that the strawberry has this like really strong like powder or dusting of flavor on them that you can really taste the strawberry. The banana is a little more muted, but I think putting them together in the same bowl would really make it taste good. The texture is nice, the crunch is easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 5 out of 5. So yeah, 5 in texture and 5 for taste. Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and put that one away. The next one that you asked me to taste test is a different brand of Cheerios. Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. So these are also whole grain. These are not gluten-free, but they have whole grain oats. And there's like bits of apple on each of the Cheerios. So I'll do the same thing. I'll pour some onto this plate. All right, I love apple things, so I'm really excited to try these. So let me go ahead. With these, I think the initial burst of flavor is really strong. Like you can right away tell that it's apple. But the aftertaste is a little bit weird. The texture is fine. I like the Cheerio crunchy texture, but yeah, the aftertaste is not great. So I'm gonna say this one is a 3.5 out of 5. Let's say that. Again, the taste was good and the texture was great, but the aftertaste is just not that good. All right, so before I move on to the other, we have one other food, I'm gonna throw in one of the beverages just so I can kind of wash the taste because it's a completely different food type. So the first beverage that I'll be sampling is the Crystal, this is from Meyer, the Crystal Quenchers White Grape flavored. So it's sparkling water, it's caffeine free, but it's supposed to have this white grape taste. So let me just pour a little bit in the cup. All right. So again, I just did a little bit. So I'll kind of swirl it around in my mouth and then I'll kind of give my notes after. It is very caffeinated, or not like caffeinated, but carbonated, which is pretty strong. The flavor is really good. I like the white grape, but that is some really strong carbonation to start. So I know texture is a little bit weird for drinks, but the flavor is good enough that I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for taste. But if you are someone who doesn't like carbonation, I would maybe steer away. And because the white grape flavor is a little bit not as strong, like white grape just isn't a strong, powerful flavor, I think, yeah, it's just, the carbonation just makes it really strong. Okay. All right, the other drink that I have is also a sparkling beverage, so I'll leave that for after I take the last bit of food. The last thing that I have here are barbecue potato chips. So this is the Meyer brand barbecue potato chip. I'm not a huge fan of barbecue. It's not my like chip of choice, I guess, but I'll really be kind of looking at like how strong the barbecue flavor is, the texture of the chip, that kind of thing. So let me just grab. So I grabbed this chip out of the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. Okay, I actually didn't hate it. I think the chip was very thin, so it was crunchy, but it didn't like hurt my teeth or anything, which is what I really like about chips, or this specific particular brand. But the barbecue was more sweet, which I actually kind of liked more. Some barbecue are like more tangy or just like stronger, like different kinds of barbecue sauce, but this one was really sweet, so I really liked it. Like I said, no, I gotta take my bias out of it, right? So I think that one gets a 5 out of 5. I've kind of been really nice with these, huh? 5 out of 5. Okay, perfect. So, all right, the next beverage I have is also a sparkling beverage. It's pomegranate blueberry flavor. So this should be hypothetically stronger than the Crystal Quenchers one that I did. All right, so let's go ahead and pour just a little bit. So we'll see. The other one I took a point off because of the carbonation. It was really strong, but this is kind of like a different brand. This is just like the sparkling beverage, whereas the other one was like particularly something different. So I'm expecting the flavor to be a little more powerful. All right, so let's take pomegranate blueberry. Okay, so I think the issue with this one is the carbonation is less, which for some people might be good. For me particularly, I prefer more carbonation, but you don't really taste pomegranates or blueberry. I didn't like feel any really flavor. It just kind of felt like they put like a drop of like a Mio packet in there. So yeah, based on like the texture is fine. I liked the carbonation, even though like I said, I would have liked a little bit more. It was fine, but it just doesn't taste like the flavor it advertises as. So I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 5 for the taste and texture. Okay. All right. So I just have one more drink. So this is Hint. So it doesn't have any carbonation or anything like that, and it says it is strawberry lemon flavored. But the thing with that is like it's water infused with natural flavors, so it's not supposed to be super strong. It's like a hint of the flavor. So I'm gonna first I gotta finish the rest of the pomegranate. Yeah, it does not taste good. Okay, hopefully this water will help me, but I'll just pour a little bit into the cup. Swish it around a little bit. All right, so again, this one's gonna taste more bland, but hopefully it's still good. We'll see. Yeah, no, that one you don't get any I can kind of taste the strawberry, but it doesn't taste like lemon at all. It literally tastes like they put a strawberry and a lemon in a cup of water for like an hour and then put it into the bottle. The texture tasted like actual water, like the texture was fine, but the taste is just not, it's just not there. Like they could have just put regular water in there and I probably wouldn't have noticed. So I'm gonna give that a 1 out of 5. That was not great. Okay. All right, so those are all the food and beverage options that I was taste testing today. Let me know if I can taste test anything more or if you have any questions for me about my feedback, and I'll definitely make sure to send that document with my ratings and explanations with you as well. Okay, thanks.